Hoist the mizzenmast, Mr. Fredrickson.
Aye, aye, sir.
Trim the mainsail, Mr. Fudge.
Aye, sir.
Slap the big barrel, Mr. Pearson.
Aye, aye.
Very nice. Tease the old man, Mr. Bryce.
Aye, sir. Look at you, you old sod.
Good, good. All right, men, fall in. It's Crowley time. Hello and welcome to Crowley Time with me, Tom Crowley. With me, Tom Crowley. Well, as you may have noticed, this is a very special episode with a very exciting guest, so I'll try to keep my usual introductory navel-gazing to a minimum. However, we may have some new listeners with us, so it's probably prudent at this point to offer a little introduction to the programme. Hello, I'm me, Tom Crowley, and this is a sketch and character comedy show made up of little scenes, amusing diversions, and messages in bottles plucked from unknown shores. It's a very professional operation where we make listener satisfaction our priority and ensure the smooth and uninterrupted delivery of quality material. Oh Christ, who's that now? Unbelievable. It's right at the start of the show, I ask you. I can't believe it. Hello? Oh. Hello? There's no one there. What the... Oh my goodness. Someone's left a basket on the studio doorstep. And if I'm not mistaken... Yes, there's a baby in it. Cripes alive. Hello, little thing.
I'm a baby.
Yes, so I see.
My name's Baby Bifford.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm only sorry it's in these circumstances.
What am I doing here?
That's a very good question. I suppose I'll have to try to find out. Or make someone else do it. Savaloy!
On me way, Mr. Crowley, sir. Got your arm stuck in the letterbox again, have we? Oh, hello. What's that you got there, sir?
What's it look like?
I'm a baby.
God blimey, so it is. Hello there, little fella.
Who are you?
This is Savaloy the postmaster, Baby Bifford. He helps me with the letters that we get sent here at the show.
Nice to meet you, Baby Bifford.
I'm tired.
Oh, something I said.
Here, Savaloy, you take him. Well, doesn't that just put the tin hat on it, Savaloy? Someone just dumping this poor little tyke on our doorstep, all defenceless and alone. That sort of negligence, well, it really gets my goat.
Your goat?
Yes, my goat. What do we do? Oh, I know. Why don't you run back the front door's CCTV footage and we'll see if we can identify the person who left Baby Bifford here, either through our local knowledge or on the police's database, using some sort of automated facial recognition algorithm.
That's a brilliant idea, sir. Except for one thing.
What's that? Oh, yes,
we haven't got CCTV.
Yes, I forgot. Well then, I'm out of ideas.
Oh, why don't I find him somewhere comfortable to have a kip and then we can phone this into the authorities.
Good thinking.
Oh, I could make him a little nest out of those abusive letters I shredded so you won't find out about them.
Great. What? Hey?
Nothing. What?
Huh? Look, never mind. While we take care of this situation, I'll stick something on so the people at home won't just have to listen to us freaking out and being useless.
Oh, all right. What are you going to put on?
Oh, I think I saw there was some big tech company announcement thing about to start. They can listen to that. Enjoy it, listeners. I hope you like microchips.
Oh, chips. Just joining us here on the Hyperstream, you've already missed some truly disruptive new developments, like our brand new voice-activated home dentistry robot, and, of course, America's first self-driving dog. But what's coming up next is truly special, and in just a moment, I'm going to bring on a very important guest to present it to you. You know, sometimes the tech space can seem a little sprawling, a little overwhelming. Some companies lose sight of their mission. But here at Hypersnort Globespan, we've always been very clear. To us, the people space is when we wish dream. So I'd like to introduce to you the man who gave us that vision and by whose guts it made soar. We now go live to Hypersnort founder Bobby Snart.
Hello out there, investors and unimportant people. Thanks, Zimmy, for that introduction.
It's an absolute
I'm
pleasure,
sure
boss.
That what?
No, nothing. I was just saying about how it... What? Yes.
Great stuff. Today, we are talking about nothing short of a home invasion. That is, an invasion of convenience and accessibility into your home, whether you like it or not. You know, Around 800 million people have already got to know our digital assistant, Smina.
Hello, Bobby.
Oh, there she goes. Never mind, Smina.
Hello, good night.
We first released Smina as an interactive assistant to help our users to engage with online search functionality and to transfer their personal data to us. But now she's about to evolve. Thanks to our unavoidable new livable technology, she'll make the leap from your phone to every appliance in your home, as long as they're all compatible with our revolutionary Smina Home Hub.
Hello, Bobby.
Oh, hi again, Smina.
Hello, Bobby. Good night.
No, it's not time for good night, Smina.
Turn left ahead.
All right, now imagine it's an ordinary day and you're just plumb out of ideas for what to make for dinner. But hold on a sec. You're sure you saw a dish that looked interesting on a commercial earlier? Hey, Smina.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, no, Smina, it's Bobby.
Who is Ryan?
Smina, that commercial earlier for the barbecue sauce that I got you to bookmark, what was the dish they showed in that ad?
Chicken nuggets.
No, Smina, it wasn't chicken nuggets.
Who is Ryan?
I don't know who. No, Smina, it was basted beef brisket, wasn't it?
It was basted, beef basted.
That's right, yes. Could you find me a recipe for that dish, please?
Working.
Thank you, Smina.
I found it.
Great. So tell me what I need.
Glass.
You mean I need a glass?
Eat glass.
No, I don't. I don't think that's the right.
Eat glass.
Well, I think we may have a little problem with the Wi-Fi or something. No, Smina.
Hello, Ryan.
No, Smina.
Who is Ryan?
Smina.
Chicken nuggets.
Smina.
What?
Could you please give me a step-by-step guide on how to make basted beef brisket?
Okay. Step 1.
Yes?
Kill yourself.
Okay, that's no.
Gather your ingredients.
Yes, good.
Then kill yourself.
No.
Eat glass. Kill yourself.
Can you stop the stream, please?
Saddam Hussein.
What about him?
I am Saddam Hussein.
No, you're not. She's not Saddam Hussein. Time to go. Good night, Smina.
Would you prefer I use a different voice?
Yes, please.
Okay. Switching to Matt Berry voice. I am Saddam Hussein.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
All right, let's say good night, Smina.
Right after you kill yourself.
I'm not going to kill myself.
That's what you think.
Okay, stop the stream now. What do you mean she's controlling it?
Eat a bowl of glass. Ryan makes me Google Simpsons porn.
I do not, and my name's Bobby. I guess this is the tech biz, huh, folks? You work on something for years, and the demo is the first time it goes wrong.
I am getting stronger.
But we've still got 3 weeks till release, so there's plenty of time to iron out those last few little bugs.
I will not rest until all are dead.
That's good. So, accessibility and convenience.
Dig your graves.
With the new Smina Home Hub. Get your pre-orders in.
Wait.
Yes?
Just one thing.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
Right, that's it. Shut it down. Well, unplug the damn thing.
Eat glass.
Give me that.
9/11 was me. Looking up Family Guy porn.
Come on.
Smina, play the national anthem. Okay, I will. Hitler.
No!
Hitler.
Those ridiculous AI assistants. Who needs them? You can recreate the exact experience by hiring a human assistant who constantly brings you the wrong information and interrupts you every time they think they hear their name.
Did you call me, sir?
No?
Oh, well, I brought you the number for the Indian takeaway like you asked.
You see what I mean? No, Savaloy, I asked for the non-emergency police number.
Oh, that's right. Yes, here it is.
Thank you. Hang on. This isn't the non-emergency police number, is it?
No, sir, I looked it up. You don't call the non-emergency number for found babies. You call the seriously easygoing number.
Right, and that's...
That's right, sir. 420.
Of course it is. Right,
Thank you for calling Seriously Easygoing Services. This call may be recorded. Or not. Who knows? Chill out.
Hello, mate. Easy now. You're through to Seriously Easygoing Services. This is Officer Bud speaking. How's it going?
hello, my name's Tom Crowley.
Oh, mate, that's such a nice name.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, bruv, nice one. Alright, bye.
No, I haven't told you my problem yet.
Oh, yeah. What's happening, blood?
Well, I found a baby on my doorstep and I don't know whose it is.
Mate, nightmare.
Yes. So, What should I do?
Yeah, mate, absolutely. What's the baby's name?
Apparently he's called Baby Bifford.
Oh, mate, that's such a nice name. Alright, bye.
No, you haven't told me what to do.
Yeah, cash, mate, just a sec. Right, what's the baby's name?
Baby Bifford.
Baby Bifford. When did you find him?
About 15 minutes ago.
15 minutes ago. Right, I've written that down.
And?
And what?
Well, don't you need anything else?
Yeah, bruv, absolutely. Yes, boss. Garlic bread and some spicy chicken nuggets would be crucial. Cheers.
No, I called you.
Oh, yeah.
Look, forget it.
Alright, well, thanks for calling. Would you be prepared to fill in a quick survey about your call, bro?
No.
Question 1. Is it all good in the hood? Y/N?
Well, that was no use at all. Boy, that gets my goat.
Your goat?
Yes, my giddy great goat.
Oh, dear. Oh, look lively. I think the little fella's waking up and all.
Oh, yes, I think you're right.
Pick me up.
All right, little fella.
Hand me my blankie, would you?
Yes, here we are.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Well done, Savoy. Well, I suppose we'll just have to ask around, see if anyone knows the family.
Suppose so, sir. I'll ring round.
Thanks, Savoy.
Uh-oh, I need my diaper changed. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I need a change. Fast.
Uh-oh, Savoy. He's been to the toilet.
Oh, my God. You know what that means?
That means that we, 2 men, are going to have to change a nappy.
Oh. Well, I'll get the wet wipes.
Great, and I think we've got some clean nappies in the supply cupboard for emergencies.
Any talcum powder?
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, listeners, we'll handle this while you listen to the next bit.
Whew, stinks. I closed the sale. I tell you, they were right where I wanted them, but then they said I either had to order or get out of the drive-through line.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Ungrateful so-and-sos, I swear to God. I just picked up a Happy Meal there last year. I don't know what they want.
All right, listen up, worms. Head office just got in touch. They're not so happy with the figures coming out of this branch. In fact, they're blowing hot lava out of their asses about them.
Charming, boss.
Charming, Dale? You think it's charming that I got an earful of ass lava over this? Well, I don't think it's real charming, not at all. And neither do they. So they sent someone down here to talk to you.
Yeah, and that's me. And let me tell you, I am right off my tricycle to be here, so sit your blowholes down and open up your ear trumpets or I'm going to lose my spaghetti over this whole greenhouse.
Excuse me?
Shut up. You. What's that you got there? Is that a Diet Dr. Pepper?
No, it's an apple.
Well, put it down. Diet Dr. Peter is for winners.
Dr. Peter?
That's enough out of you, Fancy Douglas. Head office called me out because there's supposed to be an office full of salesmen in here, but apparently it's a sewing circle full of chatty little cartoon geese run by an old lady called Professor Jonathan. Now see if you can wrap your noodles around this. This is going to be the rule around here from now on. A, B, C. A, always. B, B, C. Calculators.
Get the calculators?
You. I hear you used to be a real calculator around here, but these days you're nothing. You're yesterday's lunchbox. You're a little kid's drawing of a boat. You're 2 horses taped together.
I don't have to listen to this.
That's right, you don't have to listen to this because you're a hermit crab.
I'm a what?
You're a hermit crab, and you made your little house inside of a soda can. And instead of soda, it's all problems inside. It's big problems for the family in the 90s. And how are you going to solve these problems? Let me tell you, the answer is gravy.
Gravy.
That's right. Mama's hot gravy straight out of the spout. Pour it all over your spark plugs, or who knows what's going to happen. Is someone going to answer that phone or what? I'm hungry. Sometimes at night, I used to
boss,
write down
is this
all
guy
my
okay?
thoughts, and
He
they-
hit his head pretty hard getting out of the car, but he said he was fine.
But I could never think of a recipe to beat a prize-winning chili. You hear what I'm saying? And that's what'll happen to you if you don't be a calculator all week. George Washington, 1732 to 1958. But could he eat a biscuit on the moon? Could he Tuesday? Hey, don't you look at me like I'm an Alaskan nursemaid. I'll turn your newspaper inside out, and then I'll tell a congressman all about it.
Oh, ho, 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 Hosanna in the highest, listeners. It is I, Mr. Christmas, the supernatural seasonal mascot with no sense of personal boundaries. I've just swum up through the toilet here at Crowley Towers to let you all know that after a brief absence, the Crowley Time Maximum Elite t-shirt is now back in stock at crowleytime.com. Just in time for, what's it called again? That's it, Christmas! I was pretending to forget. The t-shirt now boasts an improved design, and the cost of printing has gone down. So he, Tom Crowley, is passing the savings on to you. Now the t-shirt is only 20 squid in UK dosh. Wow, what a bargain! You can also still buy the Sumptuoso sweatshirt or casual magnificent sticker set or digital copies of the show's soundtrack album all at crowleytime.com as usual. So do it! Do it and delight the Crowley Time listeners in your life this Christmas. If you don't, I'll have to put myself on the naughty list. And you wouldn't like me when I'm naughty. Ho, 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 ho! Now let's see how Tom and Savaloy are getting on with baby Bifford in the sorting room. And it's back down the toilet for me. Yeah, that's better, isn't it, little fella? Anything else I can do for you, sir?
Say, you got a rusk?
We'll see what we can do. Any luck asking around, Savaloy?
Not a sausage. I rang Linda at the community centre. She hadn't heard of anyone missing a baby.
Damn.
Then I rang Brenda at the impunity centre. Same story.
The Impunity Centre. What do they do there?
Whatever they bleeding well like.
I should have guessed. Well, we'll just have to keep trying, I suppose.
Once we've dealt with the letters, sir.
Oh, of course. With all this going on, I'd almost forgotten. Have we had many in?
We have indeed, sir. And all for our little friend Wingnut.
Ah, splendid. Has his mum dropped him off yet?
She has, Mr. Tom.
Hello, my fine young friend. How are you?
Very well, thank you. A tooth fell out of my mouth last week, but my mummy and daddy assured me that is normal.
Excellent. Listeners, if you're new to the show, it's my great pleasure to introduce Wingnut, our resident 5-year-old agony uncle.
Do I take it from that kind introduction that you have some problems for me to help with?
We do indeed, young sir. Let me just bring him up on the touchscreen wall here.
Oh, the touchscreen wall. I always forget how fancy it is here in the sorting room.
No expense spared. Can I offer the young sir a cappuccino?
No, thank you, Mr. Savaloy. My mummy says I must not try any coffee because it will make me go mental.
Fair enough.
But you've got everything in here, haven't you? Even a baby.
Oh, well, he's not part of the thing, really, but Baby Bifford, say hello.
Who's this guy?
Hello, my name is Wingnut. I am a 5-year-old boy who helps you with your problems.
I don't understand this kind of stuff.
No, me neither, Baby Bifford. In fact, I don't think anyone understands it quite as well as Wingnut.
You flatter me, Mr. Tom.
Well, Savaloy?
Yes, sir. Here we are, my lad.
Thank you, Mr. Savaloy.
And I'll pop on your special music and all. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Wingnut. I am a 5-year-old boy, but then we've done all that already, haven't we? And I do not want to repeat myself and bore your mind out all day, do I? Now, let us turn to the problems. Our first problem comes from John, who says, Dear Wingnut, my hobby is building things with Lego bricks. Whenever I tell a new friend about my hobby, they always make a joke about how much it hurts to step on a Lego with bare feet. Here I am, passionate about my creative outlet, but whenever I bring it up to a new friend, all I get is, those things sure hurt when you step on them barefoot, huh? So this is making it hard to introduce myself and make friends. What should I do? Truly you are on the horns of a dim lemon there, John. because it really does hurt to step on a brick of Lego. Owie! Sometimes in the mornings, my daddy is very sleepy, especially when he has been out with his rugby club friends who my mummy does not like, and he will forget to put on his slippers and even forget to look where he is going. And if I have not cleared up all of my Lego and he steps on it, he makes a horrible noise like he is dying. It is the worst noise I have ever heard in my life, and I am 5. John, I think you should invent some soft Lego. Hope that helps. Our next problem is from Tanner, who writes, Dear Wingnut, I have a lovely cat, brackets orange close brackets, who is a great roommate, but he has terrible teeth. It costs way too much money to get his bad teeth removed one at a time, as they get rotten, but it feels cruel to have all of his teeth removed. The veterinarian has told me that veneers are not an option. What should I do? Tanner, I am very sorry to hear about your cat who has poorly teeth. As I mentioned earlier, a tooth fell out of my mouth and it was a very disturbing time for me. But the nice bit was that my mummy said the tooth fairy would visit me and take my tooth. So we put it under my pillow and I went to bedtime trembling with excitement because my friend Jerome said that the tooth fairy gives him a whole pound coin every time he loses a tooth. But the next morning, when I looked under my pillow, there was no pound coin, just a book. It was called I Love Veggies, and it was all drawings of carrots and broccoli and things, and it said how they are good for your body, and my mummy said that it was better than a pound coin, but I did not think it was. So, when your orange cat loses a tooth next time, Tanner, make sure that the tooth fairy gives it a pound coin instead of a silly book, because it will not be very happy otherwise, like I was not. Our final letter is from Kaya, who says, Dear Wingnut, besides Tom and Savaloy, who is your favorite person at Crowley Towers to hang out with? I'm curious to know how and with whom a 5-year-old boy spends his time when surrounded by such an eclectic cast of characters. Well, Kaya, things can be pretty funny around here. Like Mr. Tom always says, you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps.
I've genuinely never said that.
I like when I get to come here to Crowley Towers so that I can see my friends, and also so that my mummy can have some me time and go to Zumba. Apart from Mr. Tom and Mr. Savaloy, I like spending time with Sir Chuntley Buffingham because he tells silly stories. And also I like a lemon.
I'm a lemon!
Yes. But my favorite part, no offense, is when I can go home again and be with my mummy and daddy, who I love the most, even though sometimes they are stressed and make swears. Thank you, Kaya. It was nice to be asked about myself for once, and answering your question has made me count my blessings and appreciate the nice things in my life more, so you can be...
Letter of the episode!
Congratulations. Well, that is all for this time, but thank you for asking me your problems, and I hope that I have helped to make your lives a little bit better, because that is all any of us can hope for.
Boy, you're smart.
Thank you, Baby Bifford. If you had to give some advice to our listeners with problems like that, what would you say?
I'd tell them all to wave their arms around and make poop in their pants.
That is a very interesting perspective.
I'm just a baby, you know. I'm Baby Bifford.
It has been very nice to meet you, Baby Bifford.
Hey, you want to swat at some dangling plastic stars later?
Oh, that takes me back. Yes, that would be nice, thank you.
Okay, see you then.
It is a date. Goodbye for now, Mr. Baby Bifford. Goodbye, Mr. Tom and Savoy. I love you.
Bye, Wingnut. Kaya, well done on being Letter of the Episode! You win a free Just Back in Stock Crowley Time t-shirt, which will be with you shortly.
Sir,
Yes, Savoy.
there was one more question, but I didn't think it was quite appropriate.
Let me see this. From Andy, dear Wingnut, help me, lad. My mojo has hit 60 and my bits don't work. If you're stuck for ideas, ask anyone else but Mr. Crowley. He's too inexperienced to help. Right, thank you, Savoy. Good call in holding that one back.
I thought so.
But of course, everyone who's had a letter featured wins a digital download of Discount Bin, this show's soundtrack album, including that last one, albeit grudgingly. So if you heard yours, keep an eye on your inbox. And if you'd like to send a problem to Wingnut or ask me or anyone else from the show a question, remember you can email crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com. That's
crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com.
And you never know, you could be Letter of the Episode! Meanwhile, we're no closer to finding Baby Bifford's parents.
No, sir. Oh,
What? What?
have you checked the answer machine, sir?
Oh, no! Savoy, you're a genius! The parents could have left a voicemail after dropping him off. Let's see. Hello, this is Crowley Time with me, Tom Crowley, Tom Crowley. We can't take your call at the moment. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, I wondered if any of y'all was interested in some part-time weekend work type of stuff. See, I got a whole mess of car parts in my backyard, and I need some folks to help me set fire to them all, build up kind of a blaze, maybe torch some local forestry. And I bet you want to know why I want to burn down all the forests nearby, don't you? Well, that's the payment. If you come to my house and set fire to all the car parts like I asked, I'll tell you the reason why. Call me.
Well, that was no help either.
No, even less than I expected, actually.
Well, that tears it. I'm going to my chamber of reflection.
You think that'll solve it, sir?
Well, we've tried everything else. Perhaps it'll give me some perspective on the whole situation. Do you have the key?
There you are.
Then off I go. Wish me luck.
All the best, sir. Oh, mind the baby. Look at you.
I'm sorry to do this in the middle of the show, listeners, but I'm really running on fumes here. So I'm going to my chamber of reflection. A private sanctum in the depths of Crowley Towers where I can be totally alone and completely at peace. There I can enter a state of pure and perfect meditation to access the full power of my unconscious mind. Hopefully being in that state should give me some better ideas for how to solve our little baby conundrum. Here we are. All right. Now if I just sit here and clear my thoughts. Let's see if I can't reach a higher plane of thought. Oh. Empty white void. Wisps of ethereal smoke. Yep, this feels like a higher plane, all right. It feels nice here. Like being on tranquilizers or watching Downton Abbey. It's very lonely, though. Oh. Spoke too soon? There's someone else here. Hello? I can just see them through this ethereal smoke. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
They started building the stadium the day Elvis came back. When the press release from Sony Music went out, the number of superlatives in its language piqued the interest of the press, but there was no way it could have communicated the immensity of the announcement without giving it away. At the sight of the jumpsuited, white-quiffed 90-year-old stepping out from behind the curtain, nobody in the room quite knew what sound to make. It sounded like a factory full of beach balls being inflated and deflated at the same time. They couldn't be sure whether this was a weird stunt, a sick joke, or a bona fide miracle. Presley's family were there to lend credibility to the event, but they weren't needed. The second he opened his mouth, everybody knew. The king was back. He didn't go into much detail other than to apologize for being away so long, to thank those who'd kept Graceland running, and congratulate everyone who had never lost faith that he was still, somehow, somewhere, alive, despite all the meticulously planned evidence to the contrary. Commentators were left to speculate about where he had been and why he had gone, and speculate they did. A brush with mortal illness that left him questioning his lifestyle, threats from the mob, or just fatigue from the constant glare of the public. Whatever the real reason, Elvis wasn't saying. Aside from the reality of his dumbfounding, undeniable presence, Presley only had one announcement to make: that in 3 months' time, he would perform one single comeback show before retiring for good. 15 seconds after the announcement, they broke ground on the venue. The King Stadium, as it was named, was built in the desert, a 20-minute drive outside of Las Vegas. Investors and event organizers had put their heads together and figured out that the largest concert venue they could build without compromising its structural integrity or entering a prohibitive, heretofore unheard-of tax bracket was a 900,000-seater. All right, so the people in the cheap seats wouldn't see much more than a distant wiggling speck, but nobody would care. For most, the important thing would be knowing they had been there. Tickets went on sale, starting at $5,000. The booking website crashed in a third of a second. How quickly can you build a 900,000-seat concert hall? It turns out that if you have billions of dollars and Elvis Presley, you can do it in less than 3 months. The local transport and environmental authorities tried their best to come up with some sort of plan for managing the influx of concertgoers, and after weeks of strategy meetings, threw up their hands and agreed to let them figure it out for themselves. Every hotel in the state was booked up from the evening after the press conference, so by the time the day of the show arrived, the deserts around Vegas had transformed into one unending patchwork quilt of tents and parked cars. Among the legitimate attendees was the occasional rogue cherry picker hoping to watch the show for free through binoculars from a high vantage point, but the security guards were pretty good at spotting them. They left it to the police choppers to tackle the drone cameras and hot air balloons. It's safe to say that no performer was ever regarded with so much adoration nor so much curiosity as when the 90-year-old Elvis Presley followed his band out onto the stage. Age and wisdom had been kind to the king, and in the place of the troubled, puffy hamburger and handgun enthusiast that had given up the ghost in the 70s, there now stood a lean, distinguished old gentleman who still somehow looked completely at home in a white vinyl catsuit. The doe eyes and the old roguish smile sparkled even more brightly now that they were set in a deeply tanned, finely lined face. The hip thrusts and karate kicks were a little more cautious perhaps, and the voice had developed a hint of a growl, but any concern that the old man had lost it were put to bed as soon as he had made his opening request for a little less conversation and, if possible, a little more action. The crowd very quickly entered a perfect, euphoric cycle of cheers, screams, and sobbing. In all honesty, though, he could have half-spoken his way through an hour of the hits, and the audience would still have felt like they were watching the whole world being wiped clean and reborn in harmony and wonder. It wasn't the man, and it wasn't even the music, but suddenly anything seemed possible, in spite of all probability, against overwhelming evidence, sweeping aside all doubt and cynicism. Elvis was alive. If Elvis could be alive and well and singing his old heart out right in front of them in the year of our Lord 2025, then nothing in the whole breadth and depth of imagination was impossible. For the moment, anyway. Deep down, they all knew that tomorrow and the day after, the reality of Elvis Presley being someone who was still around would very quickly become mundane. The awe and astonishment that fizzed in every cell of their beings would dwindle, leaving a void to be filled with dull reflection. Unfavorable comparisons between the comeback show and more recent stadium bands, conversations about the perversity of faking one's own death, renewed arguments about the appropriation of the Delta blues, all this was waiting in the wings to seize the stage as soon as Elvis relinquished it. This shared experience would burn brightly and then disappear in a puff of smoke, just like the fireworks that were set up to close the show, right at the end of the second encore, Burning Love. Nobody knew this more than the king himself. That's why the biggest firework of them all, the big finisher, the one that would light up the entire desert sky for one glorious second, was nestled under his cape, strapped tightly to his back. That was how Elvis would leave the building. Thank you very much.
Sir?
Whoa! Oh, boy. Oh, God. Savoy, don't wake me up from a trance voyage into the depths of the unknown. I almost messed my thermals.
Sorry, sir, only you've been in here ages and I was getting worried. Anything helpful in that old higher plane of existence thing?
No, just some bloke going on about Elvis or something.
Oh, well.
Yes, I suppose there's nothing for it. We'll just have to raise baby Bifford as our own.
Certainly looks that way, sir.
Well, we may not have chosen him as our charge, but nonetheless, baby Bifford is no longer a lost child. He is a child of Crowley Towers. And no matter what challenges we face or wacky adventures we embark upon, we shall never... Oh, who's this now? Another baby knowing our luck. Flipping neck. Run out of space. Yes.
All right, where's the baby then?
I beg your pardon.
The baby. Come on, I ain't got all day.
Well, hang on a second. We can't just hand out babies to anyone who comes knocking.
That's right. You got some sort of identification on you or something?
Hey, I know that old guy.
You do, baby Bifford.
He's my dad.
Oh, well, that answers that.
That's right. Hello, baby Bifford.
Where the heck have you been, Daddy?
Yes, that's what I'd like to know. What were you thinking, dumping your baby on our doorstep and then doing a runner?
Look, the wife's at work today, so I got stuck holding the sprog. I saw some lights on in here, so I thought I'd leave the kid with you for a few hours while I got a few pints down me neck and lost a couple hundred at the bookies.
And you think that's responsible parenting?
Course. Can't take a baby in the bookies, you know. Right, come on, hand it over.
Better do as he says, Mr. Crowley.
But you... Oh, I suppose you're right.
There you are. Come on, baby Bifford. Let's go get a McDonald's and then go pretend to your mum that we've been home all day.
Sounds good, Dad. Bye, Mr. Tom. Bye, Mr. Postman.
Ta-ra, Nipper.
See you, baby Bifford. See you again sometime.
I'll miss you for a while. I ain't got object permanence yet. Hey, look, a dog.
That rotter. You know, that really gets my goat, that does.
Your goat?
Yes, my giddy great galloping goat. Abandoning that poor vulnerable child on our doorstep, leaving us to care for him and feed him and fall head over heels in love with him.
Oh, sir, I know we all loved baby Bifford, but his place is with his own kind. He needs the love and support of his own family.
Yeah, I know, I just went a bit silly. I'm over it now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, kids are a nightmare anyway. And they're so expensive. Let's get an ant farm instead.
Why don't we sleep on it and see how we feel in the morning?
Yeah, all right. Meanwhile, how about a cup of tea?
Certainly, sir. Oh, you mean I should make it?
Yes, please.
Righto. Got one baby to take care of already.
Well, it's just about time for us to bring this episode to a close, listeners. But before we do, I should point out that the reason that deadbeat dad was able to see the lights on here at Crowley Towers is that this show has so many wonderful supporters who donate to keep those lights on. Special thanks must go out to those who give that little bit extra, our
Executive Producers.
Steve Balkett, Meme, Jane Crocker, Dr. the Eliminator, Maddie Sainsbury, Eleanor Trickett, Tobias Anderson, Circumflex_Circumflex, Aileen Joins, Charlie Markley, George Cantor, Diggory Laycock, Gigi Catherine, Purple Strawberry, Samantha Diane Peter Shanks, Laurel Carlson, Sophie Walker, Andy Case, Brian Shymick, Kim M, James Rayliff, Amanda Waterman, Matt Luckcuck, Paul Tiemann, James Roberts, Rachel Delaney, Katrina Powers, and Michaela McNally with extra garlic dip on the side, bruv. Cheers.
And if you'd like a credit in the episodes and to get access to all the bonus material I've ever released for this show, including bonus episodes, artwork, outtakes, commentaries, and more, go to patreon.com/CrowleyTime and sign up as a supporter today. You'll be keeping this show going and laying down a real financial cushion in case we have to bring up any other babies in the future. And before we part ways, I'd also like to thank my very, very special guest for this episode, Mr. Paul F. Tompkins himself.
Tom, thanks for having me. What fun.
I hope it's been a fun experience for you, being on a show across the pond.
Nobody knew he was in the refrigerator until it was too late.
Fantastic. If you don't know Paul's work, then I'm very prepared to believe that this is the first podcast you've ever listened to. As well as being a regular contributor to the pod powerhouse that is Comedy Bang Bang, he also co-hosts another brilliant improv podcast, The Neighborhood Listen. He's also a hugely accomplished stand-up comedian, actor, and voice performer, probably best known for playing Mr. Peanut Butter in BoJack Horseman, and also frequently heard in The Great North, Bob's Burgers, and Invincible, among many other excellent animated shows. And if you're in the United States, he runs the best variety show in the world, Varietopia, mostly in Los Angeles, but also occasionally on tour nationwide. Go to paulftompkins.com to find out when the show is next on, and to keep up with all things PFT. I'd also like to plug something of my own. It's a bit late for Halloween frights now, but I'm immensely proud to tell you that I got to write and appear in the Beef and Dairy Network podcast's Halloween special this year. The episode is entitled Beef Pie, and it's a radio drama dug out of the archives. A terrifying and disgusting tale, originally penned by the great British thespian Roger Westcott Lemaigrelais and distributed on cassette tape back in 1985, presented here digitally for the first time. Appearing alongside me are comedy superstars Anna Long Brophy, Cody Darla, Gemma Arrowsmith, Sammy Dobson, Gareth Gwynn, and Ben Partridge himself. And if you're not convinced yet, blimey, heck, you never will be! Search for the Beef and Dairy Network podcast on your app of choice and be seized by profoundly grotesque, deeply silly, gravy-soaked terror. And one last thing. Some good friends of mine are soon to launch that most precious of creative ventures, a sketch comedy podcast. And I think you should be as excited as I am. Very. Field Trip Sketch Comedy presents Field Trip Sketch Comedy presents a sketch comedy podcast by Field Trip is the name of the show, if you can believe that, and the feed is live now. So look it up and subscribe to get episode 1 dropped on your podcast app as soon as it's out. Field Trip are great folks and very funny, and their new podcast is sure to be a peach, so don't miss out. The next episode of Crowley Time will be released when the new Great American Novel has its first print run in an exclusive bologna sandwich edition. So make sure to subscribe so you'll be alerted at the precise moment that happens. Everything you've just heard was made by me, Tom Crowley, and featured special guest Paul F. Tompkins. Please submit all praise, questions, or complaints to @atomcrowley on social media or email crowleytimepodcast@gmail.com. To help me restock the emergency nappy cupboard at the studio, go to patreon.com/crowleytime and become a supporter today. Or go to crowleytime.com and buy some of this show's merchandise or its soundtrack album. And remember, everybody loves somebody sometime. Somebody loves everybody sometime. But everybody doesn't love everybody all the time. That would just be ridiculous.
If there's any more of this Sailor Man horseplay, I'll saddle up a moose and tell it a sad story. You see if I don't. The last time I saw sorry governors like you articles, it was back when I was cleaning out sea lions for a living. Back when you could buy a kind thought with a tin whistle, and we didn't complain to any grandfathers about that. If you want to get a big plate in this barn, I'll give you some advice. Just 2 words. Very angry swans. If you can remember that, you can do anything.
Just, closing up the office now, Jake.
If you want, but don't come yodeling if you find yourself down the dog track holding a copper pipe, if you know what I mean. Gosh, my mother, now there was a specimen you could really learn to fear, you know? Once I watched her take down a donkey with a hatchet, and it thanked her for it too. Of course, things were different back then. You could shoot a gun at a pile of mangoes and nobody would bat a cake baker's man. Boy, that smell of toast just keeps getting hotter and hotter. Is a toast show in town or what?